then go and go for a and go a toy you to go for bar. No, Mutua, Mutua. No, Stanley Park is in a way. What hot petrol? It's Saturday over Panama. We rent a bicycle to which we are. Anything can say a banana here, any of the cost and your 4 bars, they cost and your current bicycle. You
Hello lovely people, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well. We are still in the anniversary mood celebration, and today we are here at Vancouver. Your friend has simple. Don't know your friend has it.
Canada Place.
Okay, so today we are in Vancouver. Downtown Vancouver, Canada Place. I'm here with my cousin Daniel. Gonna give us a wave. And my husband behind the camera. We've come here for an activity. Canada Place. This is the fly over Canada. Whilst we are waiting for our turn, we are taking a view of the beautiful city of Vancouver and the beautiful river. There are lots of activities here, and we are just taking some time off, observing people having some fun and having some fun as well. But most importantly, okay, so I've been having people have been contacting me for some time now, expressing their interest in studying abroad, especially in Canada. So I just want to take this opportunity to share a few insights with people who are really interested in studying abroad, coming to Canada specifically to study. The journey to come to Canada, to come and study in Canada, is not a one-time something. You just get up one day and say, I'm going to study in Canada. It is something you take your time to plan ahead of time towards it. One thing, most of the times, it poses difficulty to people, especially when it comes to your visa application. And sometimes, one of the reasons why study permits visas are denied has to do with the proof of funds, how you are going to show your proof of funds. Proof of funds is the amount of money you show to the visa officer to convince the visa officer that if you are granted the visa to come to Canada, you can actually pay for your school fees, pay for your accommodation and all other expenses whilst you are here in Canada. So if you go to the Canada website, you realize that they give a certain cut-out point. If you are a student, they expect you to have a certain amount of money in your bank account to be able to qualify or to pass that requirement of proving that you are capable of paying for your fees. So what I want to say is that in order to avoid your study permit visa being denied as a result of not having sufficient funds in your bank account, my advice is that you start planning and saving towards it now. Luckily enough, the application season for this year has not been opened yet. Applications will be opened in September. When you apply in September, you'll probably start school in September 2024. So if you have the intention of studying in Canada, you have about 1 year to plan towards your saving towards your proof of funds. If you are really interested in coming to study in Canada, take this time as the period to save and to plan towards your proof of funds. You may be wondering, proof of funds, do I need to show proof of funds by my own means? Yes, you can show proof of funds by the amount of money you have in your own account. But one good thing about it is that all the money does not necessarily have to come from you. You can have other people providing support to you financially towards your studies. But the mistake that most people do is that when they solicit for assistance from other people as supporters of people who are going to support them financially, it tends to be people who they do not have very close relationship with. What I mean by close relationship is that if somebody is going to be your sponsor, it should be somebody that you have a close relationship with. If you are married, it can be your husband or your wife. If you are not married, it should be like your parents, your mother or your father, your brothers, like somebody you have a close connection with, someone that you can show proof that this particular person is related to me. The reason why visa officers are more convinced that people you have close relationship with can actually provide for you that amount of money you need to come and study in Canada is that they see such people as family members who will actually support you. And they see such people as people that you have access to the amount of money they have stated they are going to give to you. So for instance, if you state that your cousin's friend or probably your friend is going to give you about $10,000 to support your education, the visa officer will be wondering, why would a friend want to give you this amount of money? But if you say my husband or my wife or my brother or my mother or my sister is going to provide me with this amount of money, and you are able to get the bank statement of that person with such amount of money in the person's bank statement, and you are able to prove probably by your birth certificate that actually this person is my mom or my dad or this person is my relative, it convinces the visa officer that yes, the amount of money you've stated is money you are actually going to have access to. And so it covers the issue of not having sufficient funds to take care of yourself whilst you are here in Canada. So what I'm trying to say is that whilst you are preparing to put in your applications for a school and then subsequently for your study permit application, use this period to save towards your education. If you are working, this is the time for you to start saving, putting money aside for your visa application. If your parents are going to sponsor you, or if you have any other person who is going to become your second sponsor, this is the time that person should also be saving, putting money aside towards your education. Please, it's very important that you have sufficient amount of money in your bank account to convince the visa officer that yes, indeed, you are capable of taking care of yourself if you are granted the visa to come and study in Canada. I'm going to do a comprehensive video on how you can show your proof of funds. But whilst we wait on that, let's take this advice and let's prepare towards saving towards our proof of funds. See you next year, September 2024 in Canada as an international student. Thanks very much for watching. Please subscribe to the channel and see you soon. Bye.